heavyweight championship showdown between Tony Ferguson and Khabib Nurmagomedov. All right, so here he is, the undisputed UFC lightweight champion, DC, your teammate Khabib Nurmagomedov, undefeated 27-0. And history is certainly going to look back fondly upon what this guy has accomplished and puts that undefeated record online yet again here tonight.
Usually at this point in your career, guys have made a mistake. There's been a hiccup. For Khabib, there has been no hiccup, no missteps on his way to becoming one of the longest undefeated streaks that we've seen in mixed martial arts history. And it's because the skill is so high in every facet of mixed martial arts. He has fantastic striking. He has unbelievable wrestling, coupled with his sambo, and the ground control and the ground and pound of Khabib Nurmagomedov is second to none. One of the most damaging, dominant fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is a man of principle, and no one knows better than you. There may be guys who work as hard in the game, but no one works harder than him.
Nobody works hard.
All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Ferguson is 5 years the elder. He is 1 inch taller. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, presenting the challenger, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Tony El Kukui Ferguson.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
The fighters touch him up. You can see Dana White grinning ear to ear because a fight that he has put together 5 times on paper will finally be consummated tonight. Round 1 is underway. Khabib Nurmagomedov and El Cucuy Tony Ferguson.
2 of the greatest lightweights in UFC history are finally having an opportunity to compete. Who is going to set the tempo of this fight? Can Khabib score the first takedown? Can Tony defend? Can Tony get off one of those great slicing elbows that he dominates people with? This is a fight full of questions, and that's why everybody's so excited about it.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch.
Punch over the top.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC. Oh, he hurt a bad with a jab.
Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
Oh, and he gets tagged. Beautiful combination there, and I'm not sure how many more of those power shots he can take, honestly.
The night is almost over. If you keep getting hit with punches like this, you are going to sleep.
32 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tail, just a brutal kick.
Nurmagomedov gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Oh, an elbow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Attacking the triangle, he finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Oh!
Well, he's got one hand in, one hand out. Now you're looking for defensively. And this might just be a matter of time. Right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely.
Ferguson's going for the arm submission. Nicely done. Under 2 minutes in the first round. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Now he's attacking. Right now, it looks like...
And he's out. Working on another choke here.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
I need you to fight out of that.
There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has...
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Ooh, right into side control. Nurmagomedov's going for the sub here.
Oh, he's attacking choke now. Look at him pushing the arm down, maybe stepping into a crucifix. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, he's in trouble here. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in this fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control of the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's gonna try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his...
You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go with our second 5 minutes now. Round 2. Tony Ferguson and Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Look at him drive his shin into the opponent's body. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Well, there are a few things more fun, but now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Bottom fighter trying to control. He's out. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura here.
Nicely done. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, nice job using his hand. He's out. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes him tap. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now, oh, he might have got it with a choke.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive option, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom. Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest. Go. Oh, he might have got it with a choke.
Wow. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control. Well, looking for a guillotine.
Watch guillotine.
He might get a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Not tapping out tonight.
Oh, right to the mouth. Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on him.
he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Nicely done.
Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, he's got the reach advantage, you might as well use it. Huge strike advantage there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, hammer fists here by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to...
Yep, he's using the Kimura. He's going to try to use the sweep. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the...
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Attacking armbar.
And he's out. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Nurmagomedov's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
He's attacking guillotine. Oh.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Open St. Preux has got to like that transition there. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Oh, you got to watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
And there it is.
He's done, he's done. What a fight.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So what a moment for the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, getting it done tonight and with style points as he submits his opponent to win the UFC title.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leding has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 16 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out.